Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm gonna start with the end in mind. This is probably the last stock I traded today. So I saw that it went up, made a double top. It started to come down, and I took a long after it held this level for a while, thinking it'll break out. I always take smaller tester sizes. And then add to it if I was right, or add to it if I was wrong, but there's levels of support. And this is what happened here. I waited for it to break both, or actually three levels of support, then I added more. On the bottom here, I saw that it did a double bottom before in the early morning, and then if we look back previously, there was more levels down here. And then if we can pull this up 15-minute, looking back all the way, there's more levels 153.4 right here from previous day. So I added, and then it on the pop I sold out. It came back down. I did the same thing, repeat. Down here, this level, if we were to look down here, there's more of a level from yesterday, again 152. On the pop I got out just because now you're hitting all those levels of previously support, now the resistance. So that was my play on BYND. And then let's see, I did CRYD, quick scalp. It dropped at the open, continued to drop, and then it sort of stopped. And this is where I started to come in and take teaser size, 100 shares to see what happens. It did pop. I usually get out at a whole number, so 140-ish. I think that was the number, or near 140. And as you notice here, it clearly on the 5-minute touched the SMA and then made the pop. So I usually, if people know me, I take entries near levels, so that was a good level for me to take at around 140-ish. So that's what I did. And also, if we look at 15-minute, actually, going all the way back, there's some very good levels at around that area, like 139-ish. This is 140. 139.45. Notice this is the area it couldn't break in the pre-market from 922, which is yesterday. And so this is also a good area for me to take it at. So I took a small size, 100 shares. It did go all the way back up to 142, but I just got it at 140 because that's trying to play it safe. I don't know if it'll continue to go down until 138 before it gets a little stoppage of play there. So that was a CRWD crowd. JD, I trade this a few times. First time I took it on the short side, and then I covered. Was that a short? Yes. So I first took a short, and then I covered, and then when it went up, I added back what I covered, and then it popped all the way up to here. And that's when I started to take a short. Went on level 2, it looked like it was weak. So I re-entered or added more. Popped up, got rejected really quickly. Added even more on the drop. I covered, and then I accidentally covered too much, and so I got back out a small piece here before the continuation of the play. So that was my trade on CWD on JD. And then LVGO, again, just a quick scalp. I think this was the first play of the day. Reason I took only a small tester size, again, 100 shares. So SMA here on the 15-minute. I mean, even without the SMA, you look at here, between 134.81 and 134.2, which is where it touched. Good level right here. So I took 100 shares, it popped, I quickly got out. It did come back down, which is what I feared, but then it did pop back up again, so it held that level quite well both times. But anyway, that was my trade on LVGO. traded RCL. RCL, it did a quick run up the whole day, or whole morning there before coming back down. But during the run up, if we were to look at the 15-minute, let me scroll out here, at around this level-ish, once or 65.20 something, around here and here, 64.80, all the way to 65.50. It kind of has this range where it's bounded and held it. So when it ran all the way up and I saw that it was getting weak, I think this was coming into play. It was running into resistance around here. So I took a short, I forgot how many, maybe a couple hundred shares. On the way down, I quickly covered as it started to struggle to continue to break down, which is good because then it did run up, did a triple top before coming back down again. I don't want to be in here. This is kind of choppy. So anyway, so that's my play on RCL. And then ROKU. ROKU was very strong the whole morning. If we were to go back to 5-minute, basically ran all the way up from 193 to 200 or whatever. I saw this quick rejection. It would start to struggle, so it got up here, quickly rejected, start to struggle. And so I took a tester size, 100 shares, and then when it looked like it really was going to keep running down, I added to it another 100 shares. On the drop, as it got closer to the view app, I started to scale out 100 and then another 100. It did actually make it all the way down here, did a double bottom down to 196. I didn't wait for that because sometimes it would just, for a strong start, it may just touch view up and keep on going up. So it got out of ROKU. But anyway, so that was my day. Had a good day. Fortunately, they were all winners. And yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.